This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Flashing back in High Desert sports history, 2021, Sultana Lady Sultans advanced to the CIF State Championship. 2021 All Mojave River League and Desert Sky League girls basketball team. We hear from future Victor Valley College Lady Ram Moriah Burley. 2016 CIF realignment of High Desert schools elevates a number of teams to higher, tougher divisions for the playoffs. A freshman's home run. A sophomore left fielder's diving catch. Big plays of the day behind senior ace Zeta Day Adams' three-hit shutout, leading the Lady Sultans of Sultana past Rosary Academy 3-0 to advance to the CIF State Tournament Championship game. The home run off the bat of designated hitter Maddie Torrenueva, leading off the second. Home run, the second in the CIF playoffs for Maddie Torrenueva, a .429 hitter on the year. The defensive play of the game made by Macy McDonald, robbing the visiting Lady Royals of a run in the fifth. Zeta Day Adams takes care of 7 opposing batters herself with 7 strikeouts on the day. And when Rosary Academy does threaten, the Lady Sultans defense is there to back her up and preserve the shutout. Following Thursday's semifinals victory, Sultana coach Obi Galindo was asked what makes this Lady Sultans team so special.
They got a lot of heart. You know, I appreciate them. They come out every day, work hard at practice. They don't quit during games. They just, you know, it's enjoyable to watch them and coach them.
We all love the game so much, and we're all so driven to keep winning.
We all want it. We all want to win, and we all never want to quit.
We all just have the spirit and the heart to play, and we're all feisty.
We play Saturday here for the state championship at 4 o'clock. It's going to be a fun one. We're going to come out again, just play Sultana softball, and let's see where the chips fall.
'Tis the season for postseason awards for winter and spring sports all-league teams to be announced. Video Sports lists the 2021 All Mojave River League girls basketball team. 4 of league champion Burroughs standouts are all-league. Most valuable player, senior Amaya Ramon, sophomore Sydney Browning, senior Letty Sepulveda, and junior Lisette Sepulveda, all first team, all MRL. Burroughs went undefeated in the Mojave River League in 2021. Hesperia and Oak Hills finished tied for second with 7-3 league records. 3 Hesperia Lady Scorpions are named first team all Mojave River League, all 3 sophomores. Queen Alla, number 1, and Savannah Wynn led the Lady Scorpions in scoring, both averaging right at 10 points a game. Diamond Zebrana, number 4, was Hesperia's top rebounder, and she averaged 9 points a game. Oak Hills' Moriah Burley led her team in scoring. We caught up with the Lady Bulldogs Junior following a win over Hesperia.
What made you different in this game?
You know, it was mostly teamwork and, you know, really just being out there and being hungry for the ball.
Lady Bulldogs sophomore Kaylee Rios, number 5, is also first team all MRL. Apple Valley leading scorer senior Presley Vargas, a first team selection. Presley Vargas, also honored as recipient of the Shirley Richard Memorial Award, a $3,500 scholarship this year, awarded Apple Valley Lady Sun Devils basketball's outstanding senior student athlete.
I will be attending Cal Baptist University in Riverside.
What do you want to study?
I'm going to major in health science.
Lady Sun Devils sharpshooter Alex Sadi, number 4, first team. Alex Sadi, the Lady Sun Devils' leading three-point shooter, her sophomore season. Lady Sultan Jr. Bella Hernandez, number 24, and fellow Sultana Jr. Percy Lopez, number 10, represent Coach Jennifer Wiedemann's girls as first-team selections. Serrano Sr., Chrislyn Carey, the Lady Diamondbacks leading scorer, first team, all Mojave River League. Silverado's Vanessa Mota is the Desert Sky League Player of the Year. The Lady Hawks Senior led her team in scoring, averaging 13 points a game. Vanessa Mota, one of 4 Lady Hawks named first team All Desert Sky League. Leading rebounder, 6'1" Ayala Bella, 34, is a junior. Joanna Ayala, number 24, is first team All DSL. The junior averaged 11 points a game. Jasmine Burks is a Lady Hawks senior. The players are listed alphabetically below the MVP. Silverado went undefeated in the Desert Sky League. Barstow's Lady Aztecs finished in second place. Raven Simone Ely is a Barstow junior. Christiana Quillota is a Barstow Lady Aztecs sophomore. Victor Valley Jackrabbits finished third in the DSL. Deshae Hunter, the Victor Valley sophomore point guard, is one of 2 Lady Jackrabbits first team. Jewel Rencher, the sophomore leading rebounder and team captain, the other first team selection from the Lady Jackrabbits. Gregory McClendon is of Adelanto. The Lady Saints do not list a roster on Max Prep, far less statistics. Silverado returns 4 of their 6 all-league selections. Barstow will have 3 underclassmen all-league players returning. All 3 of Victor Valley's all-leaguers will be back.
Candace Agee, Silverado Lady Hawks. Corey Flores, Excelsior Eagles. Tiffany Carmona, Riverside Prep Silver Knights. Robert Marchese, Oak Hills Bulldogs. Zach Douglas, Victor Valley Jackrabbits. Top scholarship recipients: Gabrielson, 2012 Senior Athletes of the Year. 5 $1,500 scholarships awarded. And for the first time, $500 Award of Merit scholarships to 4 athletes: Jazzy Hintz, Victor Valley Christian Royals; Jack Collingsworth, Apple Valley Christian Warriors; CIF Wrestling Champion Sarah Bollinger, Sultana Sultans; Anthony Ballinger, Apple Valley Sun Devils. Also for the first time, Distinguished Citizen Awards, recognizing former Major Leaguer Don Ferresi and former DCB CEO Ron Wilson for their dedication and contributions to high school sports and athletes. 31 athletes recognized: Karen Angeles, Lucerne Valley, a 4-year letterman in volleyball and basketball. Jacqueline Becerra Guevara, Hesperia Christian, all-league selection in basketball, volleyball, and softball. MVP in the High Desert All-Stars basketball game, all CIF in basketball. Megan Carr, AAE's first 5-sport letterman. Aaron Crawley, Apple Valley Christian, all-league in volleyball and basketball. Jazzy Hintz, Victor Valley Christian, helped lead Lady Royals to their 5th consecutive Agape League Volleyball Championship, all-league in basketball and softball as well. Samantha Nolasco, University Prep, CVL Soccer Most Valuable Player. Alexandra Ruger, Excelsior, all-league in volleyball, 3 years. All-league in basketball for the Eagles. Large School Female Senior Athletes of the Year: Sarah Bollinger, Sultana, All-American Athlete for the Lady Sultans. Bollinger earned that honor as a wrestler. Mary Galindo, Oak Hills, an all-league performer in softball and basketball. Precious Herrera, Apple Valley, 3-sport participant for the Sun Devils, volleyball, basketball, and softball. Jessica Johnson, Serrano. Johnson is the top girls basketball player in Diamondbacks history and was named Daily Press Player of the Year her senior season, the first Lady Diamondbacks to score 1,000 career points. Grace McManus, Granite Hills. Her favorite sports memory to date, having been a member of the Lady Cougars cross-country team that took second in CIF finals. Nicole Reiser, Hesperia. First team All-Mojave River League in volleyball. She plans to attend Orange Coast College. Small schools, male, Senior Athlete of the Year, Anthony Carrasco, AAE. Carrasco set the AAE course record in cross country and reigns as Agape League Most Valuable Player 2 straight years. Oscar Bonilla, University Prep, all CIF in soccer. Bonilla led the Jaguars to the first CIF championship finals in University Prep history. Jack Collingsworth Jr., Apple Valley Christian. Collingsworth pitched, played shortstop, and caught for the Warriors baseball team. All-league in volleyball. He played basketball as well. Kenneth Lamont, Victor Valley Christian. Kenny competed in 3 sports for the Royals: football, basketball, and baseball. Andre Logan, Lucerne Valley. All-league in football and basketball, a Hdsr All-Star in both sports. He intercepted a pass and ran it back for a touchdown in the Carl Rapp All-Star football game. Josh Rowley, Riverside Prep, all-league in football and basketball. Raleigh quarterbacked the Silver Knights and set school records in passing, rushing, and total yardage. Sean Timms, Hesperia Christian, a 4-sport standout, competing in football, basketball, baseball, and track. Large school, male, Senior Athletes of the Year, Anthony Ballinger, Apple Valley. Sun Devils standout in wrestling and football, advancing to the state wrestling meet. Victor Iasofa Jr., Silverado, all CIF at linebacker. Iasofa led the Hawks to the Desert Sky League Championship and was named Area Defensive Player of the Year. Mark Knapp, Serrano, at 6'4" and 300 pounds. Expect to see Knapp make an immediate impact at Sacramento State. An all-CIF offensive lineman, Knapp was awarded an ESPN scholarship. Terrence Lange, Sultana, all-CIF defensive end in football, most valuable player in the Carl Rapp All-Star game this spring. At 6 feet, 250 pounds, Lange scored 13 touchdowns as a running back for the Sultans. Lange also played basketball and ran track for the Sultans. Reuben Smith, Hesperia, all-league and team captain in football and track for the Scorpions. Taylor Wetzel, Granite Hills. Wetzel, the latest in a long line of outstanding Cougars baseball stars coached by former Rico R. Gabrielson player Tyler Skurlock. Wetzel, Desert Sky League Player of the Year, a 4-year starter. The small school girls Senior Athlete of the Year scholarship winner, Tiffany Carmona of Riverside Prep, a 4-sport all-league performer for the Silver Knights. Small school boys scholarship winner, Corey Flores of Excelsior, all CIF in football. Flores led the Eagles to the CIF finals his junior and senior seasons and was all-league in basketball. Large school girls. McDonald's All-American Candace Agee of Silverado. The 6'6" Agee set Lady Hawks' career season and single game records in rebounds and blocked shots and led Silverado to basketball and volleyball league championships. Agee earned a 4-year scholarship to Penn State.
Two scholarship recipients from large school boys tied in balloting, both wrestlers. Oak Hill's state wrestling champion Robert Marchese, 51-0 his senior year, a two-time academic All-American with a 4.6 GPA. Marchese wrestles next for Bucknell University, where he earned a full scholarship. Zach Douglas, Victor Valley, team captain of the Jackrabbits, individual and dual CIF champions. Gabrielson Senior Athletes of the Year. Over $60,000 in scholarships awarded to Gabrielson Athletes of the Year since the Memorial Foundation began in 1994. Over 60 recipients of Gabrielson Memorial Foundation scholarships. The Gabrielson Memorial Fund is a proud affiliate of the High Desert Community Foundation.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Mike and Jeanette Bradbury, Freedom for Families Planning for Healthy Financial Decisions. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting High Desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. One is pitching in the Miami Marlins organization. 2 are on their way to USC. Another is an Arizona State commit competing for a spot on the USA Under-18 team. A truly outstanding array of talent named to the Daily Press All-Area Baseball team. R.J. Peace of Serrano led the Diamondbacks to the CIF Championship, finishing his senior season with a .24 ERA with 97 strikeouts in 87 1/3 innings. Peace did not allow an earned run in 22 1/3 innings in the playoffs, covering 3 starts and 1 relief appearance. The 6'2", 180-pound Peace was drafted by the Miami Marlins 5 days after pitching his team to the CIF title. He was a 13th round selection. Solomon Bates of Oak Hills posted a 192 earned run average for the Bulldogs. The 6'2" Bates struck out 96 batters in 58 1/3 innings while issuing 31 walks. Solomon Bates withdrew from the Major League draft and will attend the University of Southern Cal on a baseball scholarship. Saxon Andros is a first-team All-CIF selection for the Diamondbacks as a junior. The 5'11" Andros won 9 games for Serrano, 4 of those complete game victories, compiling a 1.51 earned run average while striking out 95 in 69 2/3 innings. Andros held opposing hitters to a .204 batting average. Southpaw Miles Sandom of Granite Hills is another junior, another 9-game winner, and another first-team All-CIF selection. The 6'3", 220-pound Sandom rang up 101 strikeouts in 75 innings, issuing only 18 walks. Sandom also led Coach Tyler Skurlock's Cougars in home runs with 5 and RBIs with 26. The second member of the Daily Press All-Area team bound for USC is catcher Caleb Murphy out of Excelsior. The CIF Division VII Player of the Year, Murphy led the Eagles to the CIF Championship. His .645 batting average was fourth highest in the state, and Murphy was named to the Max Prep Small Schools All-State team. The 6'1", 215-pound Murphy combines power with speed, 10 home runs, and 43 stolen bases in 44 attempts. The Daily Press All-Area Utility Player is catcher by trade Alex Spadafora of Serrano. Spadafora threw out 9 of 11 attempted base stealers, allowed 2 passed balls the entire season, and committed but 1 error. The 5'8", 155-pound senior, Spadafora, hit .384 and led the Diamondbacks with 21 runs driven in. On an upcoming edition of your KVVB-TV Channel 33 Sports Watch, we shall detail the remaining position players. That honor roll includes 3 Victor Valley Jackrabbits and 2 more Cougars from Granite Hills. The Futures All-Star Game pits underclassmen from high desert high schools, large and small, and showcases many of the area's outstanding young arms on the mound at Adelanto Stadium. Adelanto Saints Jr. Lee Atkinson, the starter for the star-studded DSL Cross Valley squad. Hesperia Bulldogs left-hander Ryan Dominguez, the starter for MRL Agape All-Stars. Oak Hills Bulldogs standout sophomore southpaw Jacob Rangel on in relief for the MRL Agape troop. It will be the hitters who prevail in the long run. The All-Star contest, a 9-inning affair. The teams combine for a total of 14 runs. The Desert Sky League Cross Valley League scores 4 in the 4th and adds 2 more in the 5th, jumping out to a 7-0 lead on their way to a 9-5 victory over the Mojave River League Agape League counterparts. Adelanto Saints junior infielder Robert Valdivia driving in runs in both the 4th and 5th inning uprisings. This day of All-Stars games marking a return to such high desert contests after a 5-year hiatus, senior All-Stars battle in a contest following the Futures game. Two High Desert Mavericks are on the California League All-Star team, slugging second baseman Travis Demerit, who leads the league in home runs, and catcher Jose Trevino, considered the top defensive catcher in the league. Travis Demerit wasted no time in establishing himself as the premier power hitter in the California League. Demerit homered twice in the first game of the season. The 21-year-old responded to his opening game power surge.
It's just driving the pitch that I saw, man. I got a couple good pitches to hit, and I made the most out of it.
Travis Demerit has remained consistent in his prowess and propensity to power the ball out of Cal League ballparks. Travis Demerit was named California League Player of the Month for the month of May. Demerit, who was a first-round draft pick by the Texas Rangers in 2013, is from Winder Barrow, Georgia. Demerit is ranked the Rangers' number 21 prospect. His 15 home runs is tied for 3rd in all of minor league baseball, and he is 2nd in runs scored. Thanks in great part to Demerit's power numbers, the Mavericks lead the California League in home runs. He is not surprised by his team's explosive offensive production.
We know we got a good ball club, and we're an aggressive team, and we know what we can do, and our goal is to put pressure on the other team and make them make plays.
Maverick Jose Trevino is the starting catcher for the California League All-Stars. The 23-year-old was initially selected by the Texas Rangers in the 6th round of the 2014 draft out of Oral Roberts University.
Jose Trevino is the top defensive catcher in the league, according to opponents, as well as coaches and teammates. He is quick to emphasize the importance of defense to a winning effort.
I think it's just all about making the plays. I mean, defense wins championships. Everybody knows that. So just coming out, staying focused through all the plays and getting it done.
You're in charge behind the plate, calling the pitches, getting the pitchers squared away. What is your responsibility back there, Jose?
My responsibility is just to know these guys, get to find out the hitters for the other team, and letting our pitchers just execute. Our pitchers are really good, and if they execute, they're going to be really good. So, I mean, just realizing what the hitters have and just letting our pitchers pitch.
Doesn't hurt to throw out a base runner here and there either.
No, it doesn't.
Offensively, Jose Trevino is the prototype contact hitter, uncanny in his ability to go with the pitch, pulling the inside pitch, or taking the ball the other way and hitting behind the runner. Trevino is hitting .283. He is a contact hitter, one of the toughest hitters in the league to strike out. Just 21 strikeouts in his first 187 plate appearances. The greater consistency when it comes to his offense is his demeanor, as a bat at bat never carries over into his work behind the plate. He is masterful at handling Mavericks pitchers, always encouraging them and bringing out the best from his battery mate.
The Hdsr Yardbirds' 14-12 record 3 weeks into the season is a major accomplishment, especially in view of the fact that 16 of the team's first 26 games have been against league-leading Bakersfield and second-place Tucson, and 14 of those 16 games on the road. Hdsr opens their second homestand in franchise history with a 3-game winning streak intact. Those 3 wins at very tough Tucson. Jordan Norton wins Game 1 of a Father's Day doubleheader at 107-degree Tucson. Jordan Norton here against Bakersfield in his previous start. The 24-year-old out of Tennessee describes his pregame ritual.
Well, before the game even starts, I like to watch the hitters. You know, I try to keep up with what they do. That way I know how to throw to them.
Batting practice?
And, yeah, batting practice, or even like previous games, I'll sit and watch the hitters. Even if I'm not throwing, I'll pay attention. And then that's how I go by the first inning. Most of the time I just try to stay with 2 pitches the first couple innings, and then I'll start mixing in another pitch, you know, if I have to. If I start struggling a little bit, I'll come in with the next pitch. But
Closer Avery Brandon registers his 4th save in Jordan Norton's win at Tucson. The 23-year-old closer is out of Las Vegas, and it was something of a roll of the dice that landed him with the Yardbirds, something of a chance encounter.
So I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. I went and played at Legacy High School in Las Vegas, and after that I played at Lassen Community College in Susanville, California. And had a decent career there, and got blessed and wound up in New Mexico Highlands baseball, and actually played pretty good my last year there. So that's how I got here, and I played summer ball with Chance Sharp.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, he was actually one of my pitching coaches out there. So.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's how I got here. So I give big thanks to him, Chance Sharp. And yeah, I'm having a great time out here.
Avery Brandon is a 22-year-old rookie with a 2-0 record to go with his 4 saves. Your Hdsr Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Mike and Jeanette Bradbury, freedom for families planning for healthy financial decisions. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting Hdsr Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting Hdsr teams, athletes, and sports programs. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events.